if you think we're on the run. We are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. 'Cause who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done? Mr. Brown goes off to town on the A21, but he comes home each evening and he's ready with his gun. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done?
Welcome to Warmington-on-Sea. Blimey, what a dump. You know, I joined the Navy to see the world. I didn't expect to get stuck on the end of a ruddy pier.
I don't know what you're grumbling at, mate. You got on for nothing, didn't you? Before the war, you'd have had to pay a penny. What's the time, mate?
4 o'clock.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Another 2 hours and it'll be Ted-Art to sunny Warmington-on-Sea for good.
Yeah. I wonder who'll be doing this rotten job every night when we've gone.
What, there's a new detachment of Matlows due in a week's time?
Well, in that case, someone had better send a telegram to Hitler telling him not to invade for the next few days, because there won't be anybody here to stop him.
Oh, yes, there will, mate. The PO said the Home Guard are taking over for the week.
The Home Guard? Blimey. God help poor old England.
Now, before we move off, I'll just go through the details once more.
Oh, Lord, not again.
What did you say, Sergeant?
I'm sorry, sir. I beg your pardon. Sorry.
Now, we've been entrusted with the highly responsible task of manning the machine gun post at the end of the pier here for the next 4 nights. Now, you will observe that the pier has been blown up in the middle here. Now, that's to stop the enemy from landing troops there. Now, I'm sure you'll agree with me that we shall need a boat to get us from this point of the pier here to this end of the pier here.
Here.
Now, we have a dinghy, but unfortunately, it will only hold 3 people at a time. So we shall have to make several trips. We shall also need somebody to row the boat.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'd like to volunteer to row the boat from that end of the pier to that end of the pier, sir.
Yes, but I think it should be somebody who's more used to it.
No, please, let me do it. Let me do it, sir.
Sit down. Fraser, you were in the Navy. You can row the boat.
Aye, sir.
Now, the plan is this. We shall all proceed to the end of the pier here, and we shall embark from these steps here. Now, you, Fraser, will take Samuels and myself over first. Then we'll row back and pick up Walker and Jones, take them across. Then you'll row back and pick up Pike and Godfrey, row them across, and then...
Row back and pick up yourself.
I shan't tell you. Now, let's just do a check-up on what food we have, because we're going to be stuck out on the end of the pier all night.
Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yes?
I have prepared 3 pounds of savoury sausages and I cooked them dinner time.
Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And I have the mustard, sir. English, French, or German, whichever you prefer.
Oh, I think we just take the English and the French. You got?
Made a nice fruit cake.
Splendid.
And I brought some apples and tomatoes from my garden, sir.
Yeah, I've got a bottle of whiskey, sir.
Hey.
Don't worry, it's on the house.
Oh, well, whatever else happens, we shan't starve, shall we, Wilson?
No, that sounds positively a gastronomic orgy.
Yes. It does indeed. What have you brought?
Well, I've got a quarter of a pint of acid drops, you see. Well,
Really?
yes.
I'd never have guessed. Right, well, I think that's all. There's only... Pike. You must not wear a coloured scarf with your uniform. How many times do I have to tell you? Take that off at once.
Oh, my mum says I mustn't take it off. I get croup.
Fruit? Chickens get that, don't they?
Yes, that's right. Yes. Well, he gets it as well.
Really? Yeah. Extraordinary. Perhaps you should bring some eggs.
Very nice little joke, sir. Very good. Yeah.
Right, now then, come along. Let's move off as quickly as we can. I want to get settled down on the end of the pier before darkness sets in.
Very good, sir.
come on.
The officer says.
Now, men, I want you to pay very careful attention to the way I get into the boat. Don't want anyone to fall in the water. Understand? Right. I will observe that I keep 1 foot on the ladder, here, and 1 hand on the post, here. The other foot is in the boat, thus. Turn it down, Fraser. Turn the boat round.
I wish you make up your mind what way you want to get in the boat.
Keep the boat still, Fraser.
I'm keeping it as still as I can. Out of my face.
Oi. Pay very careful attention to Mr. Mannering getting into the boat. Don't want anyone to fall in the water, do we?
Move over, Fraser. I can't get in.
How can I move over? I'm the one who's supposed to be doing the rowing. Get! Oh, you kicked me in the stomach, you stupid Sassenach.
How dare you speak to me like this? Take this man's name, Wilson.
Come in, number 27.
Walker, report to me in the amusement arcade.
Come on, sir. Here you are. Just a bit more, sir. That's it. Well done. There you are, sir. Well done.
Right, thank you, Wilson. Right, go back for the others now, Fraser. And get them in the boat properly this time.
Ah! Come on, there, you slanted government, get ya!
What did he say?
I have no idea, sir. I think it must have been in Gaelic.
Whoever it was in, it sounded very rude.
Very nasty indeed. And unpleasant, I thought.
Ah! Oh, well. This is all right, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely delightful.
Ah! Now we'll set up the machine gun out here.
Right, oh, yes, right.
And we'll take it in turns to go on watch.
Right, sir.
Good. Oh, I say. Hammock here. Good. I'll take that.
Oh, no, really, sir.
What's the matter?
Well, I really must protest, sir. Just because you're the officer, you don't have to take the hammock. I mean, you don't even say, may I take the hammock? Or even, do you mind if I take the hammock? You just strut over there, put your hand up and say, I'm taking that. I mean, it's just the sort of behavior I cannot stand.
I'm very sorry, Wilson. Perhaps it was a little unthinking of me, a little undemocratic. But you know that I'm the last person in the world to take advantage of my position.
Oh, really, sir?
We shall take it in turns, of course.
Thank you.
But I shall use it first. Walker. Good crossing?
Well, sea's getting a bit choppy, sir.
Yes.
Would you mind if I sit down for a minute, sir? I feel a little queer.
Oh, there's no time. Right, set the gun up outside. Go on, Walker. Out on the sandbag. And see that it's covered up. Don't want the salt air to get at it. Hitler kicks off tonight. We shall be in the thick of it. Matter of fact, I wish he would have a go. I'm spoiling for a fight.
Are you really, sir?
Hello, that hammock looks cosy. Who's going to have that?
We're taking it in turns.
Captain Mannering is going first.
Is he? Yeah. I am surprised.
Put the blackouts up.
Right.
And you, Sergeant.
All right, sir.
Hello, sir. Captain Mannering reporting. Yes, we've taken up our positions. We're ready for anything that Hitler can throw at us tonight. Yes. No. Snug as a bug in a rug here, yes. And I can assure you, sir, that if Jerry does get past us, it'll be over our dead bodies. Thank you very much, sir. Goodbye. That's the sort of fighting talk they like at GHQ, you know, Wilson.
Here we are, sir. Fraser and I are here, and young Pike, he's tying up the boat avast. Listen!
What's that sound?
It's the wind in the girders.
Aye, that's what you'd call it. But there's somebody like myself that's been spent his entire life at sea. It's cry of ancient mariners lost in the deep. Hark! There it is again. Can you not hear the tormented cries for help? I did that speech at the Drama Society's production of Light. Long's the best thing, isn't it?
I'm very glad we didn't go to see it.
Tie the boat up, Mr. Mannering.
Right, splendid. Now gather round. I'll give you your orders for the night. Now, we're on duty here until 6:30 in the morning. The time now is 5 minutes to 2100 hours.
No, sir, no. It's 20:55, sir.
Yes, well, that's what the time is.
Yes.
Now, I worked out a rota, and it works out at an hour and a half's guard duty for each man. Now, you better take the first trick, Godfrey. That'll be from 2100 to 22:30. Corporal Jones, 22:30 to 2400 hours. And you, Walker, will take 2400 hours to 25:30.
No, sir. It's 1:30, you see. Start again when you get to 2400.
All right, 1:30.
I'm only trying to explain it.
Yes, all right. Well, you're the first on, Godfrey.
Yes, go on, Godfrey.
Go on,
Go on, out you go.
Go on outside, go on.
Now, about some food. I'm starving. Where's the food, Pike?
I left it in the boat.
Well, go get it, you stupid boy.
I'm going, all right. Oh. Who's having the hammock?
I am. We're taking it in turns.
Oh, yes, sir. Nothing like the hammock, sir. It's all cosy. It wraps itself right round you, sir.
Yes.
You know, in Nelson's days, when the sailors came into port, they used to take their wives aboard. See, that stopped them getting restless, you see, sir. But the trouble was, you didn't know who was in what hammock. So you used to hang a leg over the side. And when the coxswain come in this morning, he used to run his hand up their legs to see if it was a man's leg or a woman's leg. And it's the same. Show a leg.
Oh, there you are, Pike. Put the food on the table. Can't wait to get my teeth into one of your sausages, Jones.
I done them just as you like them, sir. All brown and crispy on the outside and nice and pink in the middle. Very tasty. Very sweet.
Well, don't stand there, boy. I said put the food on the table.
I can't put the food on the table, Mr. Mannering, because I haven't got it.
You mean Sales left it behind?
Oh, well, no, sir. I brought it with me, all right. The food's in the boat. There was just one snag.
What's that?
The boat's gone.
All that lovely grub.
You didn't tie the boat up?
Of course I tied it up. There were two cables there, one big thick electric one and a thin one. I tied it to the thin one.
Why did you do that?
Well, I didn't want to touch the thick one, did I? I might get electricity-fied.
Stupid boat. I expect you've tied it to the telephone cable. Just as I thought. Dead as a doornail. We're marooned, completely cut off. No boat, no telephone, and no food.
Unfortunately, I still have some acid drops.
Sorry, Mr. Mannering. Sorry, Joe. I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. I'm very sorry, Mr. Fraser. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't... Well, I didn't...
Sorry, Mr. Godfrey.
What about?
Get back on duty, Godfrey.
Sir, I've got an idea. Listen, why don't we signal to the shore for help?
Yes, sir. Flash a light.
Ah, now that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hand me the torch, Wilson.
Well, I didn't bring a torch, sir.
You didn't bring a torch?
Well, no, nobody suggested that I should bring a torch with me, sir. I
Distinctly remember telling you to bring a torch. And I told you to get 2 spare number 8 batteries when you were changing our library.
Sir, I've got another idea. Listen, why don't we open and shut the window, this one, and then they'll see the light from the shore?
Ah, yes, excellent. You've not heard the last of this, Wilson.
Mr. Speaker,
Yes.
I'd like to be volunteer to open and shut the windows so they can see the light from the shore.
No, I think Sergeant Wilson had better do this. Come over here, Sergeant.
come, sir.
Now, we're going to do this in Morse code.
Well, I don't know anything about Morse code for a start.
Naturally. Now, you're in the Navy, Fraser. You understand the Morse code. How do you spell help?
Mr. Mayor. H-E-L-P.
He doesn't know anything about it. He was only a cook.
What do you mean only a cook? I tell you, at the bottle of Japan.
Yeah, all right, that'll do.
I know Morse code, sir. You want SOS.
Ah.
You go dot, 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 dash, 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 dot, dot, dot.
Right. Stand by the window.
That's all very well, sir, but how can you do dots and dashes with a window?
Oh, haven't you any imagination at all, Wilson? You open and shut the door at varying speeds.
Oh, I see what you mean, sir. I'm so sorry. Yes, of course, yes.
What was it again?
It's 3 dots, 3 dashes, and 3 dots. You see, you go dit, dit, dit. Da, da, da. Dit, dit, dit.
I see. You got that?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you heard what he said. Go on,
right,
get on.
All right. Here we go. All right. Dit. Dit.
No, Mr. Wilson. You've done a dar instead of a dit. See, you're ditting when you should be
Well, I
darring.
can't help it. You see, it's broken. This thing's broken.
Get out of the way.
All right, well, you
I'll
go.
do
Well,
this.
let the officer do it.
Right.
Bit chilly tonight. You're right. Still, you're all right with that new uniform of yours?
It's not bad, is it? I only got it this afternoon.
Yeah, it's not fair, you know. Why should you have one and not me?
Look, mate, I waited a whole year for this uniform, so don't come it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but yeah, look.
There's a light flashing over there. Look,
Oh, yeah.
Look, the end of the pier.
Here.
There he goes again.
That must be old man and his mob. They're out there on guard tonight.
The Home Guard.
Yeah.
Mannering.
Yeah, exactly.
I might have guessed.
Well,
I've got to get out there.
Yeah, but...
I've got to get out there, haven't I?
Yeah, I know, but
He's done it on me, hasn't he? Look,
Yeah, but-
a boat. I've got to get a boat. We're going to get...
Listen, no, you'll never get there with all these little paddle boats, only for kids.
Look, I've got to get out there, haven't I?
I know, but
it's
not-
Mannering. He's persecuting me.
Come on. I'll give your hand, mate. Come on.
You get out. Come on. I don't care. I've got to get it out.
Hey, sir! They spotted us from ashore, look. There's an object coming out of the waters.
Oh, good. Won't be long now.
That's funny, I wonder what it is. Tonight, making a lot of splashing.
Put that line out.
Oh, that's funny. It's disappeared.
Disappeared? It can't have. Can you see anything, Wilson?
Not a thing. It's very rather eerie, isn't it, sir?
I was making such a noise a minute ago.
Permission to speak, sir. Perhaps it's a secret weapon.
Don't be daft, Jones. It's coming from ashore, isn't it? I mean, if it was a secret weapon, it wouldn't be coming at us from our own side, would it?
Perhaps that's the secret. What's that noise?
Mr. Mannering,
Yes?
come up here quick. There's a thing coming up the ladder. Please, may I shoot it?
Certainly not. Leave it to me. As quiet as you can.
You stupid load of hooligans!
If I had my way, we would never.
My uniform! You ruined my new uniform. I only got it this afternoon.
Oh, do leave it. What's the matter? What are you grumbling at? I gave you my bottle of whiskey, didn't I?
Stop making such a fuss of him.
Oh, don't upset him, sir. You see, he's the best bowler we've got on the cricket side.
That's right.
All right, now gather round, men. I'm very sorry about the food. We just have to make the best of a bad job. Try and stick it out till morning. You better go and see how Godfrey's getting on outside, Walker.
Sir?
Mr. Mannering? Yeah. Come over here. Come on. Look at this. It's full of chocolate.
I say, that's a lucky stroke. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing?
Well, I'm just going to break the glass in so that we can get the chocolates out, you see?
Break the glass?
Yes.
You lost your senses?
Oh, no.
We're not savages, you know. We're a well-trained British army of sportsmen. We're not Nazis. That's the sort of thing that they'd do. We're going to get that chocolate. We're going to get it by fair means. I want somebody to volunteer to use that crane.
I'd like to volunteer to do the control.
Right you are, Corporal.
Right, thank you, sir.
I shall navigate.
Sir.
Now, you're going to need some pennies. Oh, dear. I haven't got any. What about you, Sergeant?
Well, I know I haven't got any, sir.
I haven't got any either.
I got a penny.
One isn't going to be much use to us, is it? What about you, Fraser?
You think so?
You got any pennies?
I have, thank you, sir.
Well, hand them over.
Pennies, my...
Come on. It's for the good of the platoon. Right. Stand by, John.
Standing by, sir.
Left a little.
Left a little, sir.
Over to the right.
Over the right, sir.
Bit further to right.
Bit further right, Captain.
Right. Stop lowering.
Lowering, sir.
Lowering away.
Lowering away, sir.
Right.
Right,
Move
sir.
to the right.
To the right, sir.
There we go.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Here we go.
Right, sir. You get there, sir. All right, sir.
Right.
All right, sir. He's coming. He's coming. He's got it. He's got it, sir.
Let me have a try, come on.
No, no.
No, that's my pennies, aren't they? Come on.
That's not fair, sir. I was controlling that,
Yeah,
sir.
all right. Right, go on, please. Left a little. Left a little further.
Listen, I can manage this thing all by myself. I don't want any interference, you understand? No interference.
As the days go slowly by.
Well, it's the last of the pennies.
Oh, no, not 1 and 6 gone, 18 pennies, 36
All right, don't make such a fuss about it.
But no, it wasn't your money, was it?
That'll do.
Sir, Godfrey was asleep on duty, so I shot him.
Good.
All right, what's going on here then?
We're trying to get the chocolate out of that machine, Joe.
Oh, is that all here? Hang on, stand back, come here. Yeah, that's it, right. Hang on. There we go, cop hold of that.
Can't do that. It's stealing. They put 1 cent into the machine after there is a war on.
Oh, perfectly all right. All right, you take the first one. It was your money, Fraser.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, sir.
Right, hand them round. Here we go.
What about me, then?
Tuck in, men. Think some of this chocolate must be 2 years old. What's it like, Fraser?
No, not bad. Real hard, maybe, but not bad, not at all bad.
Ah, sir, this chocolate's all dummies, look.
It's cardboard. Mine's all right.
Oh, sweet mystery of life
How dare you keep everybody awake like this? Shut up and go to sleep.
Don't you tell me to shut up!
That's so excitable, for heaven's sake. Now, don't upset him, sir. He's the best bowler we've got in the cricket 11. Now, please. Now, walk.
Get him into the hammock. Keep him covered up.
Get in there.
Close the rest up.
The trouble is, nobody loves me.
Oh, we do want you back.
Just because I tell everybody to put their light out. I say put their light out. And put their light out.
What a very nasty little scene, sir.
What do you expect from a tradesman?
No moon tonight.
Blimey! The tide's coming up a bit high. Blimey, what's that? I don't like the look of that thing. It's a big black round thing. What's that? Mr. Mandarin. Mr. Mandarin.
Carefully does it, Mavis.
Mandarin. Yes, Mandarin.
Oh, yes. Jess Jones, what is it?
Permission to wake you up, sir.
What time is it?
It's 6:45 hours, sir.
What's the matter?
Sir, there's something under the pier I do not like the look of. I wonder if you'd be good enough to follow me, sir, and I'll show you. Come this way, sir. Over here, sir.
Oh.
Yes, that's right, sir. It's down there. Now, look. You look down between these boards.
Some practical jokes at this time in the morning, Jones.
No, sir. It wasn't one of those, sir. Look down there, sir. Look, sir. What's that big black thing down there, sir?
Good heavens. It can't be. It is.
What, sir?
It's a mine. Right. Come on, quickly. No time to lose. Follow me.
Right, sir.
Grab a boat, hook on your way up.
Right, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait the rest of the men up.
Right, sir. Don't panic! Don't panic! There's a mine under the pier! Don't panic! Get boat hooks and... Come on, show a leg, show a leg! Come on, follow me! Don't panic!
Right, men. Follow me quickly. Now, what we got to do, Jones, is fend it off these girders. Otherwise, we'll all be blown sky high.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Push it off! Push it off!
I'm trying to, but the pole's too short.
Oh, come on. Quickly, it's coming around this other way.
Hey, oh, come on, Al. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing?
Trying to stop this bomb from exploding.
Look, this is an ARP matter and I'm in charge.
Don't get out.
Come on, give me that. Give me that.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's following him.
It's a magnetic mine. It's his tin hat that's doing it.
Get it off! Get it off!
Take your helmet off!
Look, sir. It's drifting out to sea.
Quick, up on deck. We've got to blow that thing up before it does any damage.
Hey, give us a hand up! Hey, wait for me!
Fraser, you take the Lewis gun. The rest of you, take aim.
Good.
And in your own time, fire.
Look, sir! It's drifting towards the shore!
Stop talking, go on firing.
Sir, it's going towards the Novelty Rock Emporium.
Keep firing.
Now we run to the van, sir.
Stand.
Can't you even hit that?
Now look, I've had about enough of you. Clear out.
Stand well back.
By Jove, Wilson, you were right. He is a good bowler.
Does even better.